Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus, As-Salam, Al-Mu'min, Al-Muhaymin, Al-Aziz.
Alright, so everyone's ready? Okay. So go. So 10 questions inshallah. What is the meaning of Allah's name Al-Wahid? The only one, the one, plural, nothing. So, mashallah, everyone's got it right. Okay? Good. Let's see the score. Okay, Arina got it the earliest. So on the top, then Tahira, Ahnaf, and the fourth person. So next question: out of 360 idols in Kaaba, which idol was the biggest in size? Lat, Uzza, Manaf, the idol of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Okay, the idol of Ibrahim alayhi salam, right? Everyone's got it right. Okay, let's see who was the quickest. Arina's got on the top now. Ahnaf, Tahira, and Sama. Okay, you're going good so far. Next. What is the meaning of Allah's name Al-Ahad? The only one, the one, plural, nothing. Al-Ahad. Alright, so Al-Ahad. 4 of you. Okay, the only one. Good. The answer is right, but let's see who was the earliest one. Okay, Arina is still there on the top, then Ahnaf, Tahira, and Sama. Okay, all good. You're still doing all the right answers. Next. What is the big difference between the two names of Allah, Al-Wahid and Al-Ahad? What is the difference? Allah is one, which doesn't mean He is the only one. If Allah is not only one, we might worship other gods. Both one and two, no difference.
It's a tricky question, so
think into it. Okay, only one person got it right. Both one and two. Okay, so if Allah is one, which doesn't mean He is the only one. If Allah is not only one, we might worship other gods. Therefore, both one and two are right. So it's a tricky one. Read it again. Read the answers again. So you might be able to put it together. Anyway, so Ahnaf got it on the top because he got the only one as a person to get that right answer. Then Arina, Tahira, and Sama. Okay, all right, inshallah. Let's go to the next one. What's the right way of naming a male and female child using Allah's name Al-Wahid? Abdul Ahad, Amatul Ahad, Abdul Ahad, Abdul Wahid, Abdul Wahid, Amatul Wahid, Amatul Ahad, Amatul Wahid. Male and female child. It was a tricky one again. So it's for the male child, it's Abdul Wahid. For the female child, Amtul Wahid. Right? So you see the first answer, it's Abdul Ahad and Amatul Ahad. The question is about the name Al-Wahid. So it's not the first answer, but the third one. Right? Okay, so read it carefully, inshallah. Alright, next. Okay, so Hanabza is still on the top. Arina, Tahira, and Sama, followed by them. Next. What is the main take-home lesson from lecture 8 for kids? Only worship Allah and obey Allah's commands. Only worship Allah. Number of idols into the Kaaba. Don't know. What was the lesson in the last lecture? Okay, everyone's got it right. Good, inshallah. Good. Let's go to the next. Ahnaf is still on the top. Then we have Arina, Tahira, and Sama followed up, right? What's the second take-home lesson from the lecture 8 for kids? What was the last lesson? Don't make idols as God. Don't make religious scholars as God. Don't make your heart as God. All of the above. What was the lesson? Okay. All right. So the last one was the right. That means you have to accept all the 3 points. Don't make idols as God. That was the lesson. Don't make scholars as God. Don't make yourself or your heart as God. Okay. So all the above. All right. Next. Ahnaf's on the top. Then Arina, Tahira, and Sama. Okay. All right. We have only 3 answers left, I think. How many times Al-Wahid and Al-Ahad are mentioned in the Quran? How many times? Al-Wahid is mentioned 22, Ahad 3 times. 20 and 2. 20 and 3, alright. So the answer, they have chosen second and fourth, so not 20 but 22. Al-Wahid is mentioned 22 times and Ahad is actually mentioned one time, but I'll explain now inshallah. So what happens is Al-Ahad, yeah, you mentioned the matter last time. So when I'll come to that. When you say Qul huwallahu ahad, that ahad is only one meaning. So that is used once in the Quran. But the last ayah of Surah Ikhlas where it says walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, that ahad is not used in the meaning of one. So some words in Arabic in the Quran has several meanings. So in the first ayah, the meaning of the word ahad is only one. But in the last ayah, walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, that ahad does not have the meaning of only one. It is used where if you translate it, it's walam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad, there is nothing like him. So it's not taking the meaning of only one there. So that's the difference there. So it's still used once, so the right answer would be one, but let's just go with this one inshallah, 2 for now. Alright? So he loses 1 mark now. Okay, inshallah. Okay, let's go to the next one. You're asking something, beta?
I wasn't going to ask that. I wasn't going to ask anything.
Okay.
But I was just going to explain.
Okay, yeah. You got that same point, yeah? Yeah, exactly. Alright, so Ahnaf is still on the top. So we have Arina, Tahira and Sama. So what you have to wait is we have to wait for Ahnaf to make a mistake. That's when the others can score higher now.
My 8th answer to correct.
Okay. Alright, so let's go to the next question inshallah. What's the right way of naming a male and a female child using Allah's name Ahad? Abdul Ahad, Amatul Ahad, Abdul Ahad, Abdul Wahid. Okay, everyone's got it right. So quick, good inshallah. Very good. Let's go to the next one. Is it the last one? Last question. Okay, Ahnaf is still on the top. In which surah Allah's name Ahad is mentioned? Surah Falaq, Surah Kawthar, Surah Nas, Surah Ikhlas. Okay, very good. Everyone's got it right. All done. Alright, so we got Ahnaf there on the top, then we have Arina as number 2, then we have Tahira as number 3 and Sama as number 4. All very good, okay? MashaAllah, very good. Most answers were correct. There are 2 tricky questions, so that's all. Otherwise the rest was all good, inshallah. Inshallah, okay. So what do we have for number 1? So Ahnaf, can you come here inshallah? How were your holidays?
Fun.
Good, okay. Good. Alright, so next we have Arina. Jazakallah khair. And we have Tahira. It's the same color you're wearing it. Okay, and we have Sama. You have a lot of choice here. What do you want? You want the pen or you want this sharpener, this one? Okay, come here, take the photo and then you can go. Come here. Okay, come here. Come all the way. Good.
No, hide.
The photo is not taken. Come here. Good. Jazakallah khair. Come. Which one you want? From the shop? Or the pen? Too much choice? No, okay, good. Tell me what you have to come here, huh? Good boy.
Al-Jabbar المتكبر، الخالق الباري المصور الغفار